Krew Season Podcast. We are back again. This is episode 93.
Tired of it.
If we take this,
I'm back sounding buttery.
The real is back.
I'm back sounding buttery.
Goddamn me, the real is back.
Kenny T couldn't make it with us this evening, man. OT is in the building.
I'm here.
In the motherfucking building. Just had an excellent live. It was crazy. Y'all should go check that out. Very informational. I think it's cap. I still can't believe it. But we're going to get on with the episode. Here y'all go.
I'm D. Trill Lacey. This is another episode, Krew Season Podcast. How you fellas doing on this glorious night? Hell of a live, man. I ain't never seen Smooth get that animated on live in my life.
And I'm here, man. I'm ready to pod.
OT fresh off the road.
Pod,
4.5 strong hours on the road.
No
Jump
stops.
right out here.
No
just
stops.
for y'all. Just for y'all.
No stops in 4.5 hours?
I'm putting up.
Boy, that ain't nothing.
Today. I'm putting up buckets today.
I done drove 18 hours, no stops, boy, in the rain.
And you
Hit mountainsides.
And you had to boo-boo the whole time.
Probably had to. But that's
But that's neither here nor there.
Man, I want to get on the Patreon and tell that story.
Oh, my God.
The boo-boo story about Smooth.
Look here, man. We are back at it again. I want to apologize for the YouTube community. I know it was rough. Everybody was looking for the pod on the YouTube, and it was not there. I take full-fledged responsibility for that. That was my fault. Won't happen again.
Nah, that's the game fault. We'll take it all. We'll take it together.
Oh, God damn, that boy done looked out for his boy, man.
We was just recording and forgot about the space.
I should have asked.
That's real.
I should have double-checked.
I should have done it. If it was me, that wouldn't have happened.
Let's go.
Damn. Oh, my God. But, yeah, for everybody asking about Kenny, man, Kenny is working a hell of a high schedule right now, man. He's working nights. We're recording at night. So just to let y'all know, it's hard for bro to finagle and finesse. You hear me? Like, it's a situation where, work is kind of getting in the way. I told you got to get that bag before the
Hefty
pause.
bag
Man.
at that.
Hefty bag. So you got to, y'all got to
Let me hold
bro.
something I can't give back. Yeah.
Straight up. But we definitely appreciate you, bro. Gonna be back real soon. In terms of the podcast today, Krew Season speaks a lot about the dating game on our podcast. You want to know what the most important aspect of the dating game is? Hygiene. Whether it's brushing your hair, making sure that your beard is always styled, smelling good, looking good, dressing well. One of the most overlooked aspects of hygiene is skincare. Most women do not want a man that has bumpy skin, excess oil, bunch of blackheads everywhere. Like, that's just not the wave. That's why I'm excited to have T. Chanley as the sponsor of today's video. They have helped me start and maintain my own skincare routine. I was once lost as well. Waking up early in the morning, thinking bar soap, warm water, and a rag was all I needed to get me through. I was wrong. I recommend you start with the Level 1 system, which comes with all of the basics. A daily face wash to get rid of the dirt and grime and excess buildup on your skin. A 2 times per week exfoliating scrub to get rid of all of those dead skin cells. An AM moisturizer with SPF 20. That way you're always protected from the sun. And last but not least, a PM moisturizer to make sure that your skin is healthy and hydrated all throughout the night. My favorite part about T. Chanley is that it's so easy to use. Every kit comes with an instruction card with specific step-by-step instructions to make sure that you're maintaining your skin properly. Since using T. Chanley, I noticed an immediate improvement with my skin. It became noticeably more soft and smooth and just all around radiant. I mean, you don't have to take my word for it. There are 5,000 5-star reviews on the website that you can sort through yourself. In addition to amazing skin, T. Chanley members get a plethora of benefits. 20% off a retail price, free U.S. shipping, the ability to customize your own box as you see fit. You can pause or cancel your subscription at any time you choose with no fees, along with many other exclusive benefits. And because T. Chanley is sponsoring today's video, they are offering my viewers a great deal. Just click the first link in the description and you'll get 30% off of your first order, plus a free gift. I mean, what more can you ask for? The days of having rough, uncared for skin are over. Just click that link in the description and thank me later. It's a lot of things to discuss. I'm kind of a bit confused on where to start. We're going to be honest. But I think we should start with Cam Newton. Cam Newton said some things in the past week that was very, very controversial. He was speaking in terms of bad bitches compared to grown women, right? And I want to play the clip. I want to get y'all's response as to what he had to say. Whenever it loads. Hold on. Let me get. Hold tight. Wait a minute.
Take it down.
Oh, there you go. My bad.
There you go.
This game may look like just a bunch of words, but the cable.
Tatum played a commercial. Okay, well, essentially, he was on the pod with $1 million worth of games. Shout out to Gilly, shout out to Wallow. And they was talking about, the difference between, like, bad bitches and women that you actually take serious. He said some things that, a lot of women did not quite agree with. There was some controversy behind what he said. And, you know what? Without me playing, I'm just going to let him explain.
A perfect example of what was in my life by my father. Mm-hmm. My parents has been together for 36, 37 years now, and it's a beautiful thing. Mm-hmm. I grew up in a 3-parent household, my mom, my father, and my grandmother. And I knew what a woman was, not a bad bitch.
Okay, what's the difference?
A woman.
Okay.
A bad bitch is a person who's just, girl, I'm a bad bitch. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I look the part, but I don't act the part.
Okay.
And it's a lot of women who are bad bitches, and I say bitches in a way not to degrade a woman,
with the utmost respect,
but just to go off the aesthetic of what they deem is a boss chick. Mm-hmm. Now, a woman for me is handling your own, but knowing how to cater to a man's needs.
Right.
Right? And I think a lot of times when you get that aesthetic of like, I'm a boss bitch, like I'm a this, I'm a that. No, baby, like, but you can't cook.
Okay.
You don't know when to be quiet. You don't know how to allow a man to lead.
You don't know when to shut the fuck up.
Shut up!
Shut up! Please. Please. You're talking
what?
too
I'm
much.
mad.
All right. So just our first listen. What did y'all think about what he had to say? Now, mind you, context. Timeline went crazy when this clip hit the timeline. Oh, he's misogynistic. Oh, he's saying women should be.
Of course.
What was your immediate thoughts when y'all heard it?
He was right.
When he said it, I knew it would go viral.
Yeah.
When I watched that, because I watch $1 Million almost every week.
Me too.
When I watched that, I said, "This is the part I clipped in my head." I said, "This is the part that's going viral."
It's going. You know how we do.
And I know
that
they not going to include the men part, because he even was talking about the men acting funny and bummy and all that. And I said, watch, it's going to be the women that go. And of course, every single time, if you want something to go viral, just tell some that women should be doing to better themselves.
Yep.
Watch it go viral.
God damn, that's a bar.
Because women will do the same thing to us, how men aren't doing this, men aren't doing that. Men are, okay, cool. So we're going to tell you, the men that are doing the right things,
right.
We're going to tell you what we are looking for in quality women, what you shouldn't be doing, what's a lady, what's feminine, what's ladylike.
Because it's
You
cool.
tell them that, it's
That's real.
it's offensive all of a sudden.
Because it's cool to protect yourself, ladies, with your money and all that, chasing down your career degrees and all that type of stuff. But when it come to your man, none of that matters.
Right.
Getting your money and you bossing up, being able to buy that Birkin or that Chanel, being pretty all the time, none of that really matters to your man. Your man want to know, can you cook? Can you make me feel good? Can you help with me leading this thing? Like, give counsel to me.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? These type of things. That is what's tangible to a man, not you being a boss woman or a bad bitch, how y'all like saying it. You get what I'm saying? That's your persona. That's your ego, right? But through that, you don't need to have that with your man. You get what I'm saying? When you outside of this house and this structure, yeah, go be everything you need to be. Goddamn me, and bring that shit back home to the crib. You know what I'm saying? But y'all don't know how to turn that off like men do. Men, we get out here, we ego, like you can see it. You can see the ego reeking from niggas. You know what I'm saying? Especially from, well, let me say men. You can see the ego reeking from men that's going get it. But when they go home to their woman, what's the point of having your ego on your sleeve?
Right.
Men don't do that. We relaxing with our woman. We vulnerable with our woman. You get what I'm saying? But when we out here in the world, we not vulnerable. Like if y'all really pay attention, when you with your man at the house or when you with your man in public, it's a totally different man that you getting on both realms. Because when I'm at the crib, I'm chilling. I can chill all day. You know what I'm saying? I can kick my feet up. But when I'm out, especially when I'm with my woman, I gotta protect you and my ego gotta be up. My ears is up. You get what I'm saying? But women, y'all don't know how to turn that off. It's either one way or no way. Like y'all gotta find a way to balance that. Like me, especially the women that's getting to that bread. If you want a healthy relationship, you want a long lasting relationship. If you want to be married and die happy, because that money in a sense, and for real, once you get past all the glamour, all that shit, you know what I'm saying? You 20 years into you getting some money, does that really make you happy now? You done seen all what you want to see. You done went to everywhere on this planet that you wanted to go. You know what I'm saying? What do you want to die with now? Some money or with love? That's what I would equate it to.
My immediate thoughts was you didn't say anything wrong. Mm-hmm. That's my immediate thought. Because I seen the timeline reaction before I seen the clip. So I jump on my Twitter. Cam Newton is a misogynist. I can't believe he said that. He out here messing with the bad bitches that he denouncing and da. And although that may be true, in terms of, you know, the type of women that he messed with, what he said in a vacuum was right. Like, men, like I think we got to redefine what bad bitch is.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's a lot of bad bitches right now that are single that want to be with men. Right? And it'd be different if you were single and you just proudly single and I don't want no man, I don't need no man, That's cool. Hey, do you over there. But a lot of these women for real want to have a man and they don't have a man because of this bad bitch persona.
And all they idols are in relationships.
Right. So, I mean, you got to look in the mirror, and I think it just speaks to, like, the outrage speaks to what a lot of women are not kind of factoring in is what men actually want. It's not like you being a bad bitch in your eyes is not necessarily the way that man is going to see you.
To your friends?
To your friends, it's not necessarily the way that man's going to see you. Like, men, when we look at our women that we take serious, mind you, because those same women that we speaking about, men will smash them and keep it moving all day long. But in terms of who we gonna actually take serious, there are certain criteria that you have to meet. And that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? So cooking and cleaning or whatever the case, don't get me wrong. I found out today, certain men don't mind a woman not cooking and cleaning at all.
At all.
But most men would like that type of thing. Even if you're not doing it full time, you're doing it sometime. You're pitching in.
That's another thing too. It's like, just because we ask for these things, it doesn't mean I want you to do it 5-6 days a week.
Right.
I just want to know that you have the ability to do so. That's it. One time a week, we happy with that. Like, damn, just do something.
Put your foot forward to doing it.
Right.
That's it.
That's it.
It ain't got to be like some slave work.
No.
And on top of that, if you're a clean person, it ain't much for you to clean up anyway.
Right.
I'm not your maid. Bitch, you live here.
Yeah.
What you talking about?
We are both maids to this house. Hell, you talking about?
None of that shit makes sense. Go ahead, B.
Because the fact, you good. Because the fact is that if you with a real dude, we pitching in anyway to help. That's the thing. You're not doing all of that by yourself because we know you work, we pitching in to help to make the situation as comfortable for each other as it could be, right? But when you get to dating dudes that are selfish and dudes that see you as a pawn on the chessboard, you're right to have that kind of hesitation. And that means that you're choosing wrong, so you're still wrong in that aspect.
That's real.
But what I'm saying,
that's real.
A lot of times.
I know it sounds crazy, but if you think about it, that's
true.
real.
You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, so that was the notion when I heard it. I'm just like, man, the outrage showed me that a lot of women genuinely feel like all I gotta do is show up here
and be pretty.
That's it. And everything should go my way. I should get everything I want. I am fulfilling my duty within this relationship.
I shouldn't have no talk back from my man. He shouldn't complain about nothing I got going on.
Right.
None of that. I should be the one with all the complaints and get what I want. That's how a lot of women think of their relationship going.
Right.
And they see why they single.
That's what I was about to say. And that's exactly why you're single and the women you look up to are single as well. That's why. Because any man that's worth his weight in gold is not dealing with that bullshit. Now you'll get a certain dude, whatever, that's just happy to be there. He ain't never had no bad bitches before. I'm starting to make a little more money. Now I'm new to this thing. Those type of dudes will put up with that bullshit that y'all talking about. But
For a little minute.
Yeah, for a little minute until he get used to your ass. And now my standards gonna change.
I can catch me another one.
It's just real. But the irony is, y'all don't want them type of niggas anyway. So y'all not gonna even experience that.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all gonna experience the dude that done been like very, very familiar with women. They not going for that. They not cuffing that. Now they'll smash that, but they not cuffing that.
And they'll fake cuff you too.
Right.
Yeah, that's my girl for 2 weeks.
we took some pictures out of town together.
You know what I'm saying? Just doing this so I can hit. That's it. She got
real.
a little stand up by herself.
That's real. But any dude that's gonna take you serious for the long term, you have to be bringing some kind of benefit to the relationship. That's not necessarily have to be financial. Not necessarily have to be on your knees like a slave, as old said. But there should be some kind of contribution. You should be contributing in some way. Right? If you're not cooking and clean, that man may be rich. He may be able to pay for a maid, he may be able to pay for a chef. But what else are you bringing? Are you helping this man exponentiate his business? Or are you helping this man in terms of being, peaceful mentally when he goes into the job? Are you taking care of this man's kids? Or like what benefit are you bringing to the relationship? And if you look up and realize, I'm not bringing much benefit, that man is typically not going to take you serious.
All I'm doing is just hanging out with Pee Wee when he go to work.
Damn. Shout out to Pee Wee. Pee Wee out here. Nigga been laying pipe for 20 years. What you about to say,
Unless your name starts with an L. And then you're the exception.
Hey, boy.
Shout out to
I don't know what she wants to say her name.
Shout out to Lovely, man. Y'all make sure you go check it on YouTube.
Name is Lovely. This does not apply to you.
That is the
She
person.
said, I don't have to do a thing.
And my man then showed up and showed out for me.
He accept me who
And he
as
gave
I
me
am.
paperwork on him. Life insurance, and we did a contract on everything. What does he benefit? I'm here.
I'm here. Me.
Damn.
Benefits from me.
Damn.
But again, Lovely is the exception. If y'all out here with this mindset, y'all gonna be sadly disappointed, man. I'm gonna be the guy to tell you. Y'all gonna be sadly disappointed. Make sure you bring in some type of benefit to the relationship, right? And that goes for women and men. Even if you dating a woman that's making a lot of money, you need to bring some type of benefit to this relationship. You need to be cutting grass. You need to know how to fix cars. You need to know how to do something that makes you an asset to the relationship. And if you don't, it may be cool at first. This is what I want to like put a spotlight on. It may be cool at first, but after a while, that person is going to start feeling resentment towards you.
Yep.
Because they're going to feel like I'm carrying 90% of this goddamn load.
Not 90%, everything.
Right. 99% of this load is what I'm carrying. And then when I look at your ass, as Smooth said in the past, the laptop is cold, PlayStation is hot.
Steaming.
Smoking.
That's going to become a problem. It's going to become it might not be a problem at first because he happy to have a man, my man is here,
He talks to me well. Like he wants to go anywhere I wants to go. But once you done did all that with this particular person, when that dies down, what do you have? When the smoke clear, then we gonna see what shit really is.
That's a fact.
That's why I tell people, just protect yourself. Make sure you can take care of yourself first. Make sure you can take care of yourself. And then once you know that, I can give my all to this relationship. Because if you do decide to want to leave me, I can still take care of myself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? All that, you want to be a housewife or you want to be a house husband, which we in this generation, that's what dudes and bums and all that want to be. You get what I'm saying? But what they fail to realize is if that person fall out of love with you, you have no skills, right? We live in 2021. Life is not forgiving here. You get what I'm saying? Shit costs. We had already like a 9% inflation.
Right.
They talking 20% before the summer end. That's what they talking.
Insane. But that's
This is the world we live in.
That's insane.
Right? So if you don't protect yourself, hell, you won't even be on your mom and dad couch. because shit get too high over there now.
They gonna ask your ass to get a job.
You know what I'm saying?
To stay on their couch.
Exactly.
20% inflation.
You know what I'm saying? So this is what everybody's fighting. So you mean to tell me you with this man or with this woman making all this money and you not thinking to yourself, man, let me get me some type of money. Even if it's a bit, even if you got to get them to show you a way to get some type of money. Get something that you can protect yourself with and also add to the household.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you got something for yourself, people ain't looking at you like you a liability. You really an asset because now you can fund things. You can take care of little things and all that type of stuff. The stuff that people overlook and miss bills on and stuff like that. Right? But most people don't do that. They sit there, just look pretty and play the game all fucking day. And then when it's time for that other person to be like, hey, boy, it's time for you to get out of here, or girl, it's time for you to go. Now you crying, you trying to come off super sex and all these type of things because you didn't protect yourself. Now look at you at mama house on the floor in the garage.
In the garage.
Literally, you sitting at the Roxco thinking about your whole life.
In the chicken coop.
Like Smokey on Friday.
Sleeping on the roof, yeah.
Hey, just real rap. If y'all take nothing else from what we said, men don't want bad bitches. We don't. We want wives. There's a stark difference.
Yeah.
Bad bitches are children that we have to take care of. They're good looking children, a lot of times with amazing sex, because they ain't really got no other skills in life. But those women are temporary. Wives are who we gonna be with for the long term. And what wives mean is that you're bringing some type of benefit to this relationship aside from looks and sex.
Exactly.
And that's just what it is. A lot of women tie that shit to, okay, well, you know, I'll take my man's income and turn it to 3 times what he been. All that shit sound good.
Why you ain't do that to your own income?
That's my point. So if your ass is dead broke and living on your parents' couch and you expect that man to take you in and he's just supposed to go under the guys that you can 3 times his worth or whatever his income is, men not going for that. Men want benefit. Men want peace. Men want security. Men want to come home and know that this woman is on the same page that I'm on. She's not concerned with outside attention. She's not concerned with how many likes you get on Instagram, how many comments you get on Instagram, how, you know, let me make sure that I got the less clothes on. Let me show off my new BBL that I just got. Men don't want that long term. Men will smash that for sure.
All day.
But men don't want that long term. So going back to what Cam said, men don't want bad bitches. Men want wives. And until y'all figure out the difference, y'all ass gonna be on that outside looking in.
They gonna say they gonna do both. Why can I be a bad bitch and a wife?
Hey, in this generation, you know what I'm saying? You need to protect yourself. You need to protect yourself. Because men think about this generation of men. We're not talking about that old generation that didn't care. And this generation of men think about, what if something happened to me? You get what I'm saying? Is she going to leave or can she handle it? If she ain't got nothing, automatically she is out the door looking for another man. Right?
Which is most women.
That's most women. Yep. But if a woman is making her own money, she's been contributing to building this paradise we've been building together. If something happened to me, she is going to pick up where I left off until I get back on my feet.
Or if she's capable of making her own money. Just like we speak on this part all the time. There's nothing wrong with going to college, get your degree. There's nothing wrong with getting your, you being at the job for whatever and establishing your career. You run into that dude, you get into his program. He may not want you to work. You quit your job, you don't work. But your credentials are there. So if this shit go left, you can get a job and take care of yourself, which is what Smooth was talking about.
Exactly.
The capability is there. A lot of y'all in these relationships with niggas that make a lot of money and y'all don't have the capability, right? So when he falls on hard times, or he decides to just get rid of your ass because I want a newer and younger version of you. Yep. You assed out.
Yep. And then on top of that, that same man look at you like you a bill. So if he do fall on hard times, he may have enough just to take care of himself. So you going back to mama house.
That's real.
That's how it works.
That's real.
We see it too often. So you just gotta protect yourself. And these days, men do that too. Like women do that to men too. These men don't protect themselves, don't get no job, be stay at home, whatever they call them. I don't know, bums. That's what I would like to call them.
Hobosexuals.
You know what I'm saying? The woman fall on hard times, they gotta move into their mom house.
What the technical PlayStation assistant analysis. That nigga great at 2K. Yeah.
Boy,
no money.
Number 3 in the world.
But he great at 2K though.
Using all this money with little VCs.
Yeah.
When they get paid, I gotta put $250 on them.
Nigga taking his real checks so I can be to my utmost ability on this 2K.
I gotta be the guard on here. You hear me?
That's real rare. There's niggas out here doing that. We laughing. But there's niggas out here doing that.
Nigga say 250.
That's crazy.
Boy, you do that, boy. I need to get rid of you immediately, boy.
But that's real rap. That's real rap. But to sum this thing up, man, Cam Newton said nothing wrong. Women, make yourselves an asset to the relationship. That's how you stick around. Simple and plain. That's how you stick around. On to the next situation. Meg Thee Stallion was performing at Coachella. Mm-hmm. She laced the freestyle. Gonna play the freestyle. I want to get y'all's response.
Oh shit!
To what she had to say.
My first time hearing it.
It's my first time hearing it too.
Damn, fuck nigga, still can't believe I used to fuck with you. Poppin' playing beats, cause I ain't playing the beat stuck with you. Damn, I see you still kickin' with them op bitches. I'm the only reason that your goofy ass got bitches. All them hoes wanna look like me, bitch, most likely. Only fucking you just to spite me. So please don't get it twisted, I ain't trippin'. I never put my faith in a nigga, bitch, I'ma die independent. If you was wondering, yeah, boy, I'm still that bitch. I had to block you, but you still gotta watch this shit. Cause who the fuck rock it like me? No, bruh, tight teeth, slick back, ponytail, feeling like I'm iced tea. You know I suck it good, real hood when you wake up. You know her head weak if she ain't fucking up her makeup. Damn, I can't believe I used to let you fuck me. I'd rather be in jail before a broke nigga fuck. Ladies, love yourself, cause this shit could get ugly. That's why as fuck niggas get money. And I don't give a fuck if that nigga leave tonight. Because nigga, that dick don't run me. You better get on your knees and eat this pussy right before I have another nigga do it for me. Because dick don't run me, I run dick, nigga. Yeah, you's a bitch.
First off, I need a little more excitement out of y'all when she's spitting these bars. What do y'all have to say about it? First off, do y'all feel like it was directed at Tory? No, wait, let me rewind.
Was it directed?
Do y'all feel like it was hot? Or do y'all? And the second question, do y'all feel like it was directed at Tory?
Next question.
I don't want to sound like no hater.
Ah!
But
That's what you know. It's a bad news.
I actually like the beat though. Beat was fire.
It reminded you of Lil Kim-ish, Notorious B.I.G.-ish, Warning-ish.
yes,
what it did.
absolutely.
Who was this?
It
Who the
wasn't
fuck
bad.
is this?
It wasn't bad,
Page
though. It wasn't bad at all.
Yeah, the freestyle wasn't bad. I just hate that she did it like that. You know what I'm saying? Like you put a restraining order on them, then you start dissing them.
That's what I was gonna say. Cause he can't say shit. He just got in trouble for that.
That's just real.
He got in trouble for tweets, and you come out here with a diss track.
That's just real.
Egging that nigga on.
You get what I'm saying?
He should.
So you gonna tie his hands?
Come on, Tory.
You gonna tie his hands?
Fuck it, Tory. Come out with a Pac track. That's why I fucked your best friend. Get money.
But all I'm saying is
They gonna lock that nigga up immediately.
hey, y'all know we keep it fair and we keep it a buck on here. You gonna tie his hands behind his back and then spit in his face?
Yes.
I think that's bullshit.
Yes.
That's bullshit. You get what I'm saying? Because if
Absolutely.
he put a restraining order on you and did that to you, you would have a big problem. Your label, Rock Nation, would have a big problem with that.
That's our question. Are y'all anti-feminists?
No.
So y'all don't feel like she should be able to get on stage and talk her shit despite the
I don't
trials
feel like,
and tribulations that she
I
done
don't
been
feel like she should be able to talk her shit when tying the other hands behind her back, tying old boy hands behind his back. That's like two boxers going in the ring, and the other dude got to tie his hand behind his back and fight with one hand.
Did he?
We
agree
know
to
the outcome. We know the outcome.
Okay.
Exactly. That's why I don't fuck with that.
I'm trying to find some straws. I can't
That's why I
find
don't fuck with that, bro. You know what I'm
can't
saying?
find it.
I don't fuck with that.
It was cool though. It was cool. I ain't gonna lie about it.
But the freestyle was cool. I ain't gonna hate on the freestyle. She can rap.
Do y'all feel like it was some of her best work recently?
No, Meg better than that.
It's just
She better than that.
I mean, outside the slight little disses, I mean, it was just like a typical track for me. To me,
Yeah, it was
the same stuff she always say.
just them 4 bars. I didn't fuck with that because you tied this man hand behind his back. And then with his album, with him talking, with him hinting to the situation, he just saying how shit went down. He's not dissing you.
Nope. And he said he wanted her back.
Yeah.
But when he come out and say
he did.
Come on and say I smashed your homie, and this why you tripping. Y'all feel like that was a low blow? Or?
No, it wasn't low blow because Meg was the one that came for the leftovers.
You know what I'm saying? That's not a low blow.
That has neither been confirmed or denied. Now let me stop.
We know.
Come on, man.
We know.
I'm so look here, man.
But
I don't want to make
though.
this podcast seem like a Meg hating podcast.
And we not. I really love her music. I love her hits. I love all that shit about it. But this situation, this isolated situation, I don't fuck with that. You get what I'm saying? I do not fuck with that.
It's a little sticky.
You know what I'm saying? It don't, you know what I'm saying? It don't smell right. It don't look right. It don't seem right. Everything that then came out, and it don't look favorable to your side of the party.
Right.
But since you a woman and we living in a feminist age, they gonna give you more than benefit of the doubt.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And then on top of that, with you doing that, you knew it was gonna destroy his name and big yours up.
She did.
You get what I'm saying? So that's why I don't mess with that. I don't mess with that because you're trying to stop a man, or not even a man, but you're trying to stop somebody from eating completely. You get what I'm saying? And that's crazy. And the whole situation of y'all was crazy from the beginning. You get what I'm saying? So I just don't mess with that part of it all. I don't mess with that.
Yeah, I'm just ready.
But her music, I fuck with Meg music. I can't hate. I fuck with her music.
I'm just here I just need the results.
My man say ready for the trial.
That's it. That's all I need.
Man. Come
that's
on.
all I need.
Just
Cause Tory ain't folding.
And Meg, neither is Meg. So it's like
neither is Meg, and then you got all people seeing paperwork.
Right, you got all these fake paperwork. This person said this person said that. Act coming out was like, oh, I saw it, and this is what it said. You know what I'm saying? But it's still nobody really knows what was said. So
all right, we going.
This got to be the longest gun charge case I ever seen.
I ain't never seen nothing like it in my life. But we'll need,
especially shooting.
We won't confirm any further on it. We're gonna move right on to the next situation. Drewski, too funny. I'm not sure if you guys follow him on Instagram. I'm pretty sure you do. Very, very, very hilarious guy. He recently put out a skit, which a lot of people found or took issue with. I'm gonna play the clip. Audio, pardon me. YouTube, y'all gonna be able to watch it, but audio, pardon me if y'all can't see it. I'm sure y'all done seen the clip by now. If not, go research. Just go to Twitter, type in Drewski canceled. Should be the first video you see on there. I'm gonna play the video. Want to get y'all's response to whether or not he should be canceled.
Hey! Let's go. Silent Club! Silent Club! Never have I ever kissed a dude. That's all right. Hey! Take a shot. Take a shot. Oh, she bullshit, bro. They shot. He ain't even going to a real shot. He going. That's a regular shot. I got the same amount of mine. I got the same amount. Nah, you got the whole shit.
That nigga even take his shot.
Y'all got catch up. Finish the rest of that.
He drinking water.
Yo, it's some demon time, huh? John, you gotta drive. Make sure they see it. Drive, they see it.
Like that, bro.
Hey, y'all, hey, truth or dare. One more than we done. One more than we done. One more than we done. I promise. One more.
He real. He told.
One more than we done.
He telling the truth.
I promise.
He telling the truth.
One more than we done.
Hey, thoughts? Because let me give a little context. Give a little context. Drewski, because this is the context. A lot of people on Twitter when they seen the clip, it was outrage. It was I can't believe he's making light of men being predatory towards women and doing this, that, and the third. But if you are familiar with Drewski's content, he typically highlights lame behavior, puts it on the forefront, makes jokes of it in terms to humiliate that type of man.
Correct.
If you're familiar with the content.
Exactly. I'm familiar with that.
Right? So when I seen the video, that's why I'm laughing at it, because I'm like, yeah, it's a lot of lame dudes out here doing that type of situation.
Facts.
Right? So people got outraged. Oh, I can't believe he's making light of predatory behavior. Da, 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 da. So now that y'all have seen the clip, I want to get y'all's take on what y'all seen. Should he be canceled? Why or why not?
No, I don't think he should be canceled. I mean, and at this point, it's almost like you can't put anything out. Comedians can't tell jokes. People that's, doing skits, you got to be PG-13 for everybody to agree with it or something. Like, I don't get the outrage. I mean,
But
I understand.
Shake their ass and G-strings though.
Right. That's fine. And that's praised. You can have your ass out, titties out. You can talk about being a bad bitch. You can call yourself a bitch, and that's okay. You can do all these other things to degrade yourself.
You can do a lot of things that you could say and do a lot of things to degrade men in these clips.
But a man just doing his job, highlighting lame behavior.
But a man giving you real
wrong.
information and making it funny, that's wrong. Because in a sense, that's a learning thing.
Exactly. That's how I seen it.
I agree.
That's how I seen it.
Because that should tell you y'all need to get out the spot. You know what I'm saying? You know what type of time they on. They just trying to get y'all drunk.
Right.
To hit. They ain't trying to have no good time and just let shit happen. You get what I'm saying? So for women that's outraged on it, you're not even you're not even looking at the lesson in it. You know what I'm saying? All you seeing is a situation and maybe that happened to y'all before.
And that could be triggering for them. So
yeah,
I get
that's
it.
triggering.
I
You know what I'm saying? Maybe that happened. But at the same time, that may not have happened to somebody in your crew, and you could save them from what you went through.
Right.
Or you could save your sister from, you know what I'm saying, from what's going on and all these type of things around you, your niece and all these type of things. But y'all want to make it to so personal and not see the actual lessons, and he's giving it to you in a comedic way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I just think we so soft. I think our generation is so damn soft, bro. Especially this generation of black people. We so soft and sensitive. You know what I'm saying? We don't see the real, and that's why shit be pulled over our heads. That's why we miss a lot of shit. Because we so sensitive, and we want it to be goddamn rainbows and cupcakes all day. That's just what it is.
That's true. That's true.
So I just hate the way like the way our generation is set up and how things are structured these days. Like, the man was giving you real scenarios of what really happens to women, but he was trying to give it to you in a funny way. You know what I'm saying? He was giving it to you, and obviously the women in the video, they agree with doing the skits because they know that happens to women too.
Right.
I'm pretty sure they didn't been to a kickback or something like that, and that done happened, and it didn't flow right. You get what I'm saying? Now, stuff like that happens at kickback, but it may not. Like the dudes that's forcing things like that, that's predators.
Right.
That's dudes that don't know how to talk to women and do things like, bro, like it's totally different if the night flows right and it happens like that, everything good. You get what I'm saying? But you'll get the guy like you seen him in the back like that with the bottle in his hand. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to find a way to smash them girls.
Right. Truth to dare?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Dare you to take a shot off of her.
Yeah. He was just trying to find a way. So that's the lesson in it. Mm-hmm. Like, come on, man. Like, y'all soft as hell, bro.
Oh, what's your initial reaction when you seen it?
I mean, like I said, I just thought it was a Drewski video. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming into it as he's a content creator. So what am I getting myself into? You know, it's just... He makes light of a lot of situations. He makes fun of coaches. He done other drug type of skits before, right? And it didn't get nowhere near this. So I don't know. I'm just confused at what we at in society now, because some things you can say, some things you can't say. Some things that's offensive to some people because it's accepted by a small, loud minority group.
Right.
They make it okay. But the average people, if they say something about a situation, then no, you have to accept their way or something. Like I just don't. It's so much going on right now. It's confusing for a lot of people. It's confusing for me.
Man, I'm starting to be like, bro, I don't even want to talk to people no more.
That's what I was about to ask y'all, but y'all need to stop jumping ahead of the docket. Do y'all feel like with the outrage that he received like that, does that make y'all a bit hesitant to speak y'all mind 100% on certain topics?
No, but I'm starting to feel like that, bro, because people so soft, dog, and then they wonder why their life is how it is, bro. They wonder why they not winning in life, or they can't find the right man or woman, or, you know what I'm saying, they can't get the job that they want, or, you know what I'm saying, they don't even know how to put themselves in position to meet the right people to get where they want to be at, because you too soft.
You worried about the wrong.
You too sensitive.
thing.
You worried about the wrong thing. You worried about outside perception. You worried about you worried about your friends' perception. Your friends not paying your bills. You know what I'm saying? Your friends' morals and what they stand on, that don't make money for you. You know what I'm saying? That don't put you in a place of happiness and people loving you and all these type of things. Y'all too fucking soft, bro. That's just what I think about this generation. Like, we so soft, dog. And I hope I never fold to just being soft all day and not see the humor in things and not seeing the real. You know what I'm saying? Because what he gave you in that skit, that's real. That's real life that happens. That's happening this weekend. If we keeping it a buck.
Fact. East to West, a fact.
That's happening this weekend if we keeping it a buck. But the man can't talk about nothing because y'all so damn soft. Or a woman that's saying, you know what I'm saying, the right thing or how to do things, and, you know what I'm saying, she can't say nothing because y'all too soft. Come on, man.
And when it makes sense, she'll pick me.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like it doesn't matter if a man says, if a woman say it, just because they don't agree with it, it's wrong. Like that's where we are today.
That's crazy.
That's real.
Like your opinion is almost like your opinion is the only one that matters. I can't say shit, no matter what I say. But I don't know. We got our own platform, so I feel like I can say what I want to say most times, and I'm not going to say anything offensive. I'm just going to speak what's on my mind, and we can have further dialogue about that. But of course, you know, people in the comments, they're going to jump to conclusions. They're going to want to say whatever the hell they want to say. They're not going to ask any questions where they come from, or I don't understand your perspective. You can't elaborate. No, they're just going to jump. Oh, this person's misogynistic. He hates women. He hates this. Like, no, you probably just hate yourself, and that's why you comment in here. Like, that's the real issue. You don't like what we talking about because you have those internal issues. I can't fix that for you, baby. I'm cool on my end. We cool on our end. I mean, we only speaking from our perspective, our opinion. We not saying everything that we say is right. We just telling you what our truth is, what we've been through, what we've witnessed, what we've experienced. And you cannot tell me about my perspective. That's what people don't understand either. Just because you don't agree don't mean it's wrong. You could have your own opinion and you could be right.
Yep.
But it's not. But don't. It just all this extra outrage, this cancel culture. Like, it's just stupid, man. It's just people sensitive. Like, most of y'all couldn't have made it in 09, 010, and 11 Twitter. Y'all would have got brawl.
Flamed. Different ball game.
That was different ballpark. It was all over the place. Some stuff was raunchy. Whatever it is. But
that's like, why I want Elon Musk to buy it, man.
We were
taking
cool
it back.
We were cool with it. Like, we had our own jokes. Like, even though some was dirty, some was a little dark, some was on the edge, some was over the edge. But everybody understood. We had to understand it. But now you got all these new generation of kids on the internet, sensitive. They want to get rewarded for just because they being in the sport. Like, no, your ass was 6th place. You don't get no trophy.
You don't get nothing but boy, you getting this McDonald's.
No.
Cold McDonald's. Cold McDonald's
First,
on a bus ride home. Yeah.
First, second, and third. That's it. Like, ain't no more medals being passed out.
Come on,
like,
man.
That's generation we in, man. Everybody want participation trophies. No.
That's crazy. You know what I think? I think I might start saying some offensive shit or borderline offensive shit.
Uh-oh.
You know what I'm saying? Just to be under their goddamn skin, because I don't fuck with y'all for real.
Any goddamn
You know what
way.
I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I do not subscribe to no excuse my friends, no bitch assness, no soft shit, none of that. Because the world ain't soft.
It's not.
It's a fact.
It ain't
At all.
soft.
At all.
Everything you competing for. Everything. You want to be. Let's just equate it to this. Let's say your mama and daddy doctors. You follow suit and you want to go be a doctor. The moment your ass step on that playing field, you are competing with your mama and daddy. That's the real. Especially if you going in the same field as them. Your mom and daddy are a brain surgeon. You want to go be a brain surgeon. The moment you get them certificates and that degree and all that shit, you are competing with them now. Because we all on the same playing field trying to get the same money. Who gonna be the biggest out here? People don't look at it like that, but that's the reality of this shit. And we just talking your mama and daddy. You know what I'm saying? There's only so many brain surgeons on the field. There's only so many accountants on the field. You know what I'm saying? There's only so many spots in business that on the field. And when you got this skin, that number dwindles even more. So we can't be soft. We can't be soft. Life is competitive. The moment you understand what you want to do in life and you off that porch, you are competing. Period. No matter what, you are competing with your best friend, with your goddamn mom, dad, your brother. You are competing. And on the surface, it may not look like that. It may not feel like that. But in reality, that's real.
That's what it is.
That's what it is. You are competing. And I'm tired of seeing our generation just be so soft. And we don't even want to compete no more. We just want everything given to us.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Like Otis say, y'all want participation. So, I went and got my degree. They supposed to just give me something.
No.
You know what I'm saying? I know people right now with big time degrees that'll get them some real paper. They got to take side jobs.
Substitute teaching.
You know what I'm saying? They can't even get the job like my boy Kenny got. I ain't gonna say what he do, but they can't even get that job. The positions ain't there. You competing, baby. We talking jobs to where they may look at 2,000 applications, but they only interviewing 20. You talking about you don't want to compete? You would never have nothing. You want participation trophies? You would never have nothing. And that's our problem, man.
Yeah, I agree. I think this world is not built for the soft. I mean, you can be soft, but you got to be placed with being mediocre. And I think like a lot of people are. A lot of people rather be mediocre and feel good, and be great and have to go through trials and tribulations to get there.
Yep.
That's just what reality is. You know what I'm saying? That's why there's a select few people that are successful, and there's a lot of people who are mediocre.
That's just real.
Exactly.
That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? But in terms of the clip, when I seen it, like I took it for what it was. I mean, if you familiar with Drewski, I've been following Drewski for 2-3 years. I know what type of content he put out. Bro would never make light of nothing predatory. He would never laugh at anything predatory. If anything, he's putting a light on it. He's shining a light on it. And that's how I took it when I seen it, because it's a lot of dudes that do that. We be at the clubs or we be at functions or we be at whatever. A lot of dudes literally feel like I got to get these women super drunk for me to even have a chance with them. And that's wrong. And not only do I blame them, I blame their homies for allowing that type of thing. Because one thing about us, like if y'all have never been around us, and there's a lot of women that have been around us, y'all might want to ask a few if y'all not familiar. We do battle of the sexes. We do a lot of different things like that. And a lot of women are around us, and you'll never hear any single one of them say, I felt uncomfortable when I was with them. I felt like they was trying to push drinks down. I felt like they was just doing extra. You'll never hear that. You know what I'm saying? Because when you are confident in yourself and when you surround yourself with the right people, that type of thing doesn't even happen. Every woman in that motherfucker is comfortable. We gonna ask you, okay, hey, what you drink something or you want to drink? Or what do you drink? All right, bet we got that. Vodka, okay, we got that. Boom. But we not okay. Shot. No, we ain't doing that. You can drink at your own leisure. You're a grown fucking woman.
Yep.
I'm not gonna sit there and push drinks down your throat.
If you on the floor, we hitting the Uber for you.
Right.
Out of here.
Making sure that you good. Hey, you get to the crib, all right, bet. Just want to make sure. That type of situation. It's not a situation where it's thirsty. I got to do extra. I got to da-da-da-da. But it's a lot of dudes.
Let me take her home, fam.
Right. A lot of dudes that's doing extra, and that's the type of dude that Drewski was shining the light on. Mm-hmm. So if you're a real one and you familiar with Drewski, you understood what he was doing. If you're not, you're just a casual watch or whatever, then you say, "Oh, I can't believe he's laughing at that." He's not laughing at that type of thing. He's putting a light on it. Mm-hmm. So that's how I took it. But you know, in terms of the coach, I think Owen Smooth was dead on. I feel like a lot of people are soft. A lot of people are soft, man. Especially when the social media stuff first started, bro. 08, 09, 2010, Twitter, like Instagram, like that was school of hard knocks, bro. Mm-hmm. Like if you couldn't handle insults and just hard shit, like you wouldn't even survive in that type of situation.
You deactivated your account for real.
That's just real.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? So I think, you know, because everything is so sensitive, the Me Too movement, to this, to that, to this, to that, people are kind of just on edge. People literally log on Twitter specifically and look for ways to be offended. Mm-hmm. I ain't never seen nothing like it in my life.
Yep.
You know what's crazy?
Day. Every single day.
In this world we're living in right now, the hardest people to me, is the nerds. The people we thought was nerds.
Right.
Because they the ones that go through everything. They go get their degrees or whatever they chasing. They go get that and then come back full circle.
Yeah.
That's the hardest people to me right there. Because they ain't complaining. They know the cards they got dealt. Goddamn me. They like, oh, I'm going to show these motherfuckers. Mm-hmm. That's the hardest people to me out here.
Yeah.
But everybody that then got the shit handed to them, they got their popularity card and all this type of shit. Y'all the softest motherfuckers in the room. Everybody.
Which is real. Like even with us, like we get a whole lot of negative comments or whatever, but you don't never see us just jumping out the window reacting crazy. It's just because, okay, I'm going to take it for what it's worth. This person does not know me.
At all.
They're looking at the content, a 30-second, 60-second clip of content and responding based on their own insecurities, this, that, and the third. So we're able to compartmentalize. And that's what, if you're confident in yourself and you're secure in yourself, you're able to do. Compartmentalize, okay, this person is speaking from a position of, well, okay, this situation, they probably triggered by. They probably experienced it. They probably had the wrong end of it. We're going to keep it G.
Yep.
So it's like, I'm not taking it personal. Right? But most people are not wired like that. They see a negative comment and they ready to jump out the window. They ready to jump off a cliff. Can't believe this person said this negative about me. They calling me this. They calling me that. Ain't no way. Again, sensitivity is not going to get your ass nowhere. Because to get in any type of position that's prestigious, it's going to be hardships that come with it.
Boy,
it's going to be hate that come with it.
Adversity.
It's going to be negativity that come with it.
Skin, boy.
Right.
You got a whole group up there.
Right.
That don't fuck with you.
Mm-hmm.
And as you start elevating, you got a group below you that look like you.
Yep.
That's calling you names.
Yep. Looking at you different.
And they used to love you. Mm-hmm. And now they don't mess with you.
And it ain't that you that far ahead of them either. You're just trying to do better for yourself. That's it.
Right.
Just because you want better for yourself, now you acting different.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
People weird as hell, dog.
That's how I go, though.
That's the strong people to me right there. People that's going through that, that's the strong people to me. But the people that want participation trophies and oh man, they just sitting back all day and talking about people and I'm offended or this and that. Boy, our community wasn't offended when Rogan was calling us niggas all day. So we keeping it a beam.
They ain't last long.
I ain't see that much outrage when all this came out. You know what I'm saying? And we talking $100 million man.
That's because we said it.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the difference. We said it.
Right.
That's crazy.
We are definitely 10 times harder on ourselves.
I really believe this right now. What I'm about to say. I really believe our generation coming up right now, bro. They'll be at a job and let their boss call them the N-word with the ER, slap them in the face, and won't do a thing. But go home, and when a black person tell them anything small, they ready to kill them. That's what I think we in right now.
Damn no.
But it ain't even, I think we in. If you look at the way the hood is set up, you look at the way everywhere is set up, niggas will go. We just watched a video earlier. Somebody outside of Joy Uptown, right outside the Galleria. If y'all in Houston, y'all probably seen this little clip that's been going around. It's crazy. It was a shooting outside Uptown Joy Uptown, pardon me. That's right outside the Galleria. Dude was fighting, whatever the case may be. Some random dude that had nothing to do with the fight came up, shot him twice. Dude, like black folks will be willing to do that to us.
Yep.
But a white dude offend them, or a white person offend them, or officer offend them, they'll take that to the chin. and be looking for Lord, the laws help me, or Twitter, y'all do y'all thing, or Instagram, y'all do y'all thing. That's how shit. But they ain't gonna jump out the window and be all the way there on that side. But with us, they'll go above and beyond.
Man.
Dude took his life right there in front of Joey Uptown. We be at the Galleria goddamn frequently. Everybody in Houston be at the Galleria all the time. Dude got shot 2 times. Dude had a 30 clip on the bottom of that Glock. And killed him right there in front of Joey Uptown. We'll do that to each other 10 times faster than we'll answer something else from somebody on the outside of our culture. Speaks volumes.
Can't even fight nobody no more either.
No.
Oh man.
That's right, bro. I don't want no
it.
trouble, bro. I don't want nothing. You got it, gang.
You know what I'm thinking about right now, man?
That's real.
I'm thinking about like my wife and my son went to a zoo, right? That's what I equate our generation to. The generation coming up and now, and you can say our generation because they be right along with that stupid ass shit. The moment, like I see my son going to these like zoo things, like with these animals, fearless, right? Fearless, because he don't know these animals are dangerous to him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But in a sense, when you grow up and you become a grown man, grown woman, I feel like the moment you lose your fearlessness, you soft. And these days, we losing that shit so early. We losing our fearlessness so early.
Yeah, a lot of us ain't even going outside as early as we used to.
What happened to our relentlessness? You know what I'm saying? What happened to, I'm going to get there no matter what? You know what I'm saying? We don't have that these days, brother, and that's what I'm seeing.
I'll tell you what happened to it.
Soft.
I'll tell you what happened to it. Social media. Social media puts a magnifying glass on people's insecurities is what it is. Or their perception of what insecurity is. I'm looking online every day. I'm looking at people who in my perception, in my mentality, are further ahead than I am. Mm-hmm. So I'm getting more and more discouraged. I look online, this man got a Rolls Royce. Look online, this man got a Porsche. This man got a new car. They just got a new house. These people is in a relationship. These people having a baby. I don't even got a girlfriend. Mm-hmm. So I'm looking at all of this and I'm like, damn, I'm behind. So people's security level is not even where it used to be.
And then you try to poke holes in the other people that's really doing what you want to do. You really want to be there, but you want to talk about them being there.
Yeah, to make yourself feel comfortable for in your head not being where they are.
That's crazy.
That's how it goes. So which is why it's so easy to shoot a nigga outside of Joey Uptown. Because it's like, again, you subconsciously develop a hatred for ourselves. Because he may be a little more advanced when he got on Balenciagas, he got on Louis Vuitton. I can barely pay my goddamn rent.
And what's crazy is that person may be in your same shoes.
Right. And in reality, more times than not, they are. More times than not, they just facading to make it look like I'm here. Mm-hmm. But I ain't really here for real. But I'm going to make it look like I'm here. And you, again, watching your social media, looking at this person, you feel like they really are there. So you ready to go all out to take him out the way because you feel like that's the only way that I can advance is with him not being there.
No, I just think it's crazy, man.
That's real. Like if you really like break it down and like think about it, like social media is programming us to hate each other.
Absolutely.
But that's another conversation for another day.
But yeah.
Real right. That's another conversation for another day. Okay, last one for A Block. It's a situation to where it was a clip that was sent to us, and it was a woman talking about she ain't giving nothing but bare minimum until she's the wife. I want to play the clip. Okay. I want to get y'all response what she had to say.
From where I'm sitting now, I'm not doing no more wifey shit. All right? You're getting the bare minimum. You're getting the bare minimum, and that's good enough. All right? And then you can unlock the rest. How exciting. You don't get to just have your cake and eat it too. You don't get to just have me do wifey things for you and not actually wife me up. Like, no, I'm not doing any more wife shit for anybody that's not ready to upgrade their subscription. Like, that's the way that it is. You either pay extra or you get the basic service. All right? Coming from where I'm sitting now.
You know what's crazy?
Thoughts?
That girl, that woman, well, I ain't gonna say girl, I'm gonna show some respect. Mm-hmm. That woman, ain't she Ocho girl?
No.
That's not Ocho girl?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
I thought she was.
Shout out to Ocho.
Cause she
and
looked exactly like that
Sherelle.
woman. She looked exactly like that woman. Okay. I don't know who that is then.
I agree with her.
Thoughts?
I agree with her.
What do you think about what she said?
I agree with her.
When I first seen it, I was like, okay.
First,
But-
I was like, she is gorgeous for one, and for two, I was like, she's telling the God's honest truth. That's what we preach on this platform all the time.
I just want to know what her bare minimum is. That's it. Because my bare minimum is a lot higher than a lot of other niggas. Maximum effort. So.
Talk that talk. Go ahead.
So if I say that, I like literally what she said almost verbatim, because I'm the same way. Like maybe not husband, husband material once you get to that level, but like once we get close with each other and we start just bonding and unlocking different levels, then yeah, you're gonna get other qualities about me or other things that I would do for women I really appreciate versus these hoes.
These whores.
So yeah, I definitely agree. You like everybody is getting bare minimum until you can show me what you can give me, what you can offer me. Because other than that, there's no need for us to discuss anything.
Question: what do you need to see before you unlock that next level?
Like you said, reciprocity. If I'm giving 100 and you going 110, I'm like, oh, okay. And I push the level again. Okay, let's see if she can do 130. And then she give 140. It's like, oh, okay. So yeah, I see. Yeah, I'm here. So we here now. So let's keep this. Let's see how long we can maintain this. After it goes there. So yeah, I mean, is she caring? Is she thoughtful? Like it's just the small things. Is she really paying attention to me? Is she keeping me in order on something, holding me accountable? Hey, you said you was gonna do such and such last week. Have you started on that yet, or have you? Like that stuff I pay attention to. And so outside of that, yeah, you getting bare minimum. If you just let me come over at 12:30 when I call, I'm gonna keep coming over at 12:30 until you say you can't do this no more.
AM, he's talking about.
Yeah, AM.
Yeah.
Well, PM too, depending on. But it's only for a short time.
Bitch, I'm 45 minutes. I'm in and out. Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, I'm taking what you give. Yeah, absolutely.
Damn.
She is not wrong.
Well said. Smooth. When you seen the clip, first thoughts.
I respected it. Because now you protect yourself. That's a part of protecting yourself. So everything she said was true. But like Otis said, I was like, I wonder what she's doing now. Like, what's the floor for her? And what's the subscription? Like she said, like what do I get in this subscription?
Speaking of, that was a hell of an analogy.
That was a hell of an
But continue.
Because when you're looking at the subscription, you know what I'm saying, I need to see what the upgrade is from the free version.
Right. That's real though.
What added features am I getting?
Yeah.
It's real rap. But Smooth, when you're talking about unlocking that next level, what do you need to see first?
Man, I just need to see what I needed to see because I'm out the game. But
Right. Hypothetically speaking, you single today. What do you need to see to unlock that next level?
oh shit, man, what I need to see is, damn,
Shout out to sister-in-law. But
it's a lot. It's a lot I'm gonna need to see now, boy. That boy is high. Shit, first thing I need to see is selflessness.
Right.
I need to see that often. I'm gonna need to see that for real. Like how your thought process is on not thinking like this is just me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna need to see that. And I'm gonna also need to see for me, hustle level. That's my two qualities I need to see in you. You know what I'm saying? For me to give you a serious look, like maybe to see how you invest in me. You know what I'm saying? Like my feelings and how you cater to me a little bit. You know what I'm saying? That ain't gotta be cooking, cleaning and all that. You know what I'm saying? That's just me and you. Like how do you make me feel?
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And then the next thing I need to see out of you is your hustle level. How bad do you want it? You know what I'm saying? Because you get to talking to somebody, they tell you all their dreams and all that shit. That's all fine and dandy. But what's the real work? Because the real work gonna tell me how bad you want it. So that's me right there.
Yeah, I agree. When I first seen the clip, I was like, damn, this is what we preach on our platform all the time. She has a select set of non-negotiables. That's all we preach on this pod, and that's the thing. A lot of them call us misogynists and they hate women and they this, they that. No, all we preach is for women to have a select set of non-negotiables and don't bend on them. But if you bend on them, your ass is gonna get finessed, and we don't feel sorry for you getting finessed. I think that's what the difference is, right, between the quote unquote blue pill and whatever the case may be. Those guys will make excuses because you been, oh, now yeah, he sold you a dream and you bought into. No. We don't buy none of that shit. If you got your non-negotiable list set, if he violates the non-negotiable, remove him from the picture.
Done.
Simple and plain. And that's all she said. She said, I need to see a certain amount of effort, a certain amount of qualities, a certain amount of, you know what I'm saying, whatever, requirements, whatever the case may be, before I activate my top shelf level that you're going to see from me.
That's it. And I agree.
There's nothing wrong with that. That's how you should be moving. Mm-hmm. That's how you should be moving. Stop going into these relationships, giving these dudes 120% of you, and he barely texting your ass back. You done called him at 9 a.m. He hit you back. He texts you back at 3 p.m. Hey, man, my bad. I was...
Nigga been on this phone all day.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga posted 2 pictures on Instagram, 15 tweets. You know what I mean? But he just decided, okay, it's 3 p.m., 6 hours later. Now I can hit you back. It's that type of shit. That's what gets you finessed. And we preach against that. Like, reward a motherfucker that's giving you the same energy that you giving them.
And what's crazy is
that's
they kind of do it backwards. We initially looking at how pretty you are.
Yeah.
That gets us to you. You get what I'm saying? The sex is just the sex. Like, all right,
that's the solidifier.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a fact.
After that, like girlfriend, wife, and all these things, like serious girlfriend. Some niggas just do it just to keep hitting. But you should know that, like, if your non-negotiables on the table, you know all this shit, right?
Yep.
But after that, like after you done all that with a man thinks like, can I see myself with her? And do I see myself like building with her?
Right.
So men, we do it backwards. We do it backwards. Women, you should do it off the gate. That'll save you bodies. That'll save your time with texting or messaging or calling dudes. That'll save you a bunch of time if you put your non-negotiables first. You know what I'm saying? As soon as you start talking to this dude at the first date, you know what I'm saying? Hey, this is what I'm looking for. If you're looking for a serious relationship, hey, this is what I'm looking for. This is my standard. Can you meet those?
Period. And if you don't meet it, remove yourself.
You know what I'm saying?
Or I'll remove you.
And then some men will try to finesse you. That what a lot of men are going to try to finesse you. That's just real.
Baby, please.
Yeah,
please.
Not even that. They'll say yeah at that table. Yeah, I can do all that. I can do all that. And then...
And, no, before you go further, they'll even flash some instances of them doing what you required. Just a couple of times at the beginning.
Get you hooked.
That's real. Some dudes are that skilled, to make you believe that they can give you what it is that you are requiring from them.
Because they know you're going to hold on to that little piece of potential.
Bingo.
And what it used to be like.
That's it. Nostalgia. But go ahead, Smooth. I ain't mean to cut you off.
But, you know what I'm saying? Like, the moment your stuff is broken, I care less what it's from. Whatever your non-negotiables is, like hers, like she was, this is what it is, are you gone? The moment that is broken, I care less how they made you feel. Not because if you let them get away with it that one time,
you set a new normal. You set a brand new normal.
You finished.
Every time.
You finished.
Which is why we say on this platform, stop bending on shit. Stop bending on shit. If this man's not meeting what it is that you want or you require, remove him.
Right.
It's not a situation where, okay, maybe he'll grow to... No, he's not going to grow. Let me let you know a little secret. He's not going to grow to be the man that you need him to be. He's not.
What? You're going to grow to accept that.
Less than. Damn, that's a fact. Hey, that's real. That's a bar.
And that sounds crazy, but that's real.
Yes. You'll grow to accept less before he grows into the man you need him to be.
Yep.
That's a fact. Now that's fucked up. But that's the truth.
And that's crazy.
That's fucked up.
Cold game.
That's crazy.
Cold game.
And that's been happening for centuries.
That's a fact.
That's a fact. Think about it. I've done it. I have done it.
Bro.
That's real, man. Like I told you all the time, niggas is gonna play whatever that sticker price say. We don't care what you really worth.
Hey,
what are you charging?
that's it.
Period.
And if I can finesse you at the table out of couple, I'm gonna finesse you at the table out the couple.
That's some real shit. That's fucked up.
You know what
But
I'm saying?
that's the truth.
That's crazy. You with you wishing that, well, you hoping that he's gonna change into the man that you want to be. You are gonna grow into the woman he wants you to be,
Before
or wants you to accept.
Damn,
that's crazy.
Well, if he not gonna do this, I'm just gonna to make it work.
And you know what's crazy? That same woman, she may be a good woman. We talking about falling under leadership and all that. She'll have a baby with this man, all this shit, and knowing she should have been left.
Yep.
She should have been left, knowing this situation not gonna be healthy for you and your child, knowing y'all don't really get along for real because he didn't meet your non-negotiable and still didn't meet it, and he made you change a little and fall off your non-negotiable. Now look at you.
Those the same women that's gonna try to pressure him to marry her too.
Oh, for sure.
Crazy.
For sure.
So she can feel good about herself.
You pressuring him to get a divorce in 3 years? That's crazy.
But then on top of it, press him to marry her, knowing he's not the right nigga.
Right.
But because I done had the baby, let me try to make something that I know ain't right. And that's gonna add on and create a bigger disaster.
Yep.
That's how it happens. That's literally how it happens, man. Jesus,
far too often.
Christ,
you see it every day.
Hey.
Knowing somebody shouldn't be together.
Hey.
Instead of them just breaking up amicably, just, hey, we just didn't work out. I'm sorry. You try to force the issue, or you bring a child in play.
It ain't even got to be that. Because, you know, most men are narcissistic. They, you know what I'm saying, about their woman and what they did, who they dealing with and all that. So they ain't going to want her to leave. You gotta just leave. Just leave the situation alone. All right, he is not healthy for me. He broke my non-negotiable. I'm done right off the rip. That'll save you millions of headaches. You know, that'll save you time and all these time. You are going to find the man that you need, not the man that you want. The man that you want, 9 times out of 10,
it's the worst nigga for you in the world.
The worst nigga for you in the world. Initially, the feeling is special. It's something crazy because you got butterflies you letting love blind you. You know what I'm saying? But the man you need, it ain't gonna be butterflies from the beginning, baby. It ain't gonna be all that.
You might not like him at the beginning.
Yeah, you gonna get a good feeling with him. He ain't gonna never disrespect you and all that, but he gonna be about something. He gonna stand for something. You get what I'm saying? And that's the man you need to be shooting for. Not the man that you want, but the man that you need. And that's what y'all need to be raising y'all daughters to have. That's brothers too. You know what I'm saying? That's brothers too. You know what I'm saying? Raise your daughter into the one, and raise your daughter into like, hey, this is the man you need to be shooting for. All the rest of the men will make you feel good. That's cool. You can have a good time in your life. But when it's time for you to be for real, you know what I'm saying, and you want to settle down, have something long term, die with something, your non-negotiables, the man that you need will fall to your hands, not the man that you want. You know what I'm saying? However that comes in the package. Same with fellas, same with the dudes. You stand on your non-negotiables, you get all your stuff, you get the shit out of the system and all that type of shit. But the moment you talking about marriage and all these type of things, you want to build your legacy and all these things, stand on your non-negotiables, and the woman that you need will fall to you.
That nigga said it, boy. I don't know if y'all heard it correctly. So I'm gonna have to repeat it. What he said is, when you dealing with a motherfucker that's beneath you, you're gonna fall down to his level before he climbs up to yours.
That's real.
It don't get more real than that. It don't get more real than that, man.
That's real.
If you don't listen to nothing else we said tonight, take that in. That's the realest shit you never heard.
That's real.
That's a fact.
And on that note, man, we gonna get in the quick.
Come on.
That's some real shit.
Get it too.
God damn. That's, oh my Lord. Okay. First quick hits. There was a video we got sent where someone was speaking on what should come standard in a relationship. I'm gonna play the clip. And then I want to get y'all response.
I can't compromise on. Preferences, I can.
That aren't standards, preferences.
So how do we have like a balance? What is the difference?
How you define it?
So the way I see standards is on a car, You got doors, you got a steering wheel. Those come standard with a car.
Okay.
But
Great example.
you can get leather, you can get a sunroof, you can get rims, right? Same thing in a relationship. When you're doing a relationship, no abuse, like we talked about earlier, respect. Those things should come standard in a relationship.
Right.
But then when you talk about height, weight, complexion, beard, no beard, thin, thick, those are things that can be compromised on when you're dealing with somebody, because if you're gonna call everything a standard, you're gonna be out here by yourself.
Period.
Thoughts?
Bro, that's what we just explained.
Boys on the money today.
Right there. That's what you, hey, I like the car analogy.
That's a perfect analogy.
Every car comes with the steering wheels, door, tires on the car.
Facts.
But not every car come with the power windows, with the camera review, with the
heated seats,
Push to start.
with the push to start.
Right.
All that right there, it's all preference, baby. You know what I'm saying? And the more shit you put on there, the higher that tag gonna be. The more work you gotta put in to get that, baby.
Exactly. Repeat that one more time. I
You know what I'm
don't know
saying?
if they heard you. or not.
The more preferences, the higher the tag and all that, the harder you gotta work to get that. Everybody can't put their hands on a Rolls Royce
And keep that.
and keep it. You know what I'm saying? You can't just go rent no Bugatti. You gotta show some paperwork. That paperwork take work to put behind that. You know what I'm saying? So all them preferences and all that type of shit, that's all fine and dandy. But if that car ain't stable, you ain't got that steering wheel on there, how the fuck you gonna drive it?
It's real. That's
That's
real.
crazy. I like that analogy, boy.
Shout out to Ricky. Ricky said something on King Talk that still stuck with me to this day. He said, "You're not gonna get somebody great without having to give up something." That's the realest shit I ever heard. And what he meant by that is that if you gonna get somebody great, they gonna come in with certain standards that you may not like, you may not agree with, you may not be comfortable with. But when you are shooting for somebody great, you're gonna have to give up something. And when you shooting for somebody medium, they gonna come in, they just gonna do whatever you want them to do. It ain't gonna be no fight back, no nothing. Nah, I need you to do this, they just gonna fold. But when somebody great coming in, that have standards and there's stand up individuals that's firm on they non-negotiable list like we've been talking about, you gonna have to bend on something. You can't have it all. And that's the realest shit I ever heard.
And that's the man you need.
Exactly.
Not the man you want.
And you know what the issue is? Which is why a lot of women don't have the man they need, because they not willing to bend when that type of person come into their life. And vice versa. The man too.
Yep, man too.
You're not willing to bend when that woman come into your life and saying, nah, the way you living is bullshit. You need to do this. You need to do that. You need to be doing this. A real man would be doing this. A real man would be doing that. We take that as, oh, damn, this is a shot to my ego. What is she coming here telling me what the hell I'm supposed to be?
Or the dude to be like you, he may be a dude that get nothing but 10s.
Yeah.
You may meet a 7 that's perfect for your situation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But just because she's not a 10, you gonna miss your blessing.
Yeah. Yeah. Because you are looking for something that's not necessarily for you.
You know what I'm saying?
Motherfucker may be a 10 to them, but the 7 may be a 10 for you.
Exactly.
That's the difference. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, shout out to Ricky for that. You're not gonna get somebody great. No. Somebody great. I mean somebody that's for you, somebody that's gonna be married for 50 years with you without giving up something. And that's just super real.
Another small little variable too, I think, too, with the using the car analogy, you can still have a dope car and afford the car.
Yeah.
But a lot of people don't think about the maintenance.
Oh man. Oh my God. Oh my God.
That shit, you know what I'm saying? For certain cars, I can't just lift that mug up. It gotta be taken out by a computer or something. Like I think the Benz, you can't just take the brakes off a Benz. It got like a little certain compressor. It's like something crazy.
Right.
About my stepdad was telling me about it. So
I
I'm
learned that
like,
about my Genesis.
yeah, it's like it's certain things like that. It's not just a regular fix for all different types of cars. So you have to understand the car that you're getting if you're gonna purchase it.
That's it. That's
so,
it.
And same thing in relationships.
And to echo to your point, those maintenance fees might as well come in a sticker price. They coming.
Period.
They are coming. It ain't no way around it. They're coming. So when you're purchasing that car, you need to have that in mind. That shit might as well be involved in the sticker price.
You understand?
Yep.
You buying a Jeep. Them ain't no regular $80 tires.
Yeah.
They're gonna run you 3, 4, 5. Depending on what
tire.
you get. Yeah, so you gotta understand what you doing when you get in certain relationships. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
People don't understand that, bro. Like they really just everybody want the glam, bro. The glam ain't for everybody.
Mm-mm.
It ain't for everybody. To me, the glam is only for superstars, to be honest with you.
And even a lot of times that glam is a facade.
That's a facade.
We gonna
But
keep
that's who it should be reserved for.
Yeah.
Because that's their life. You get what I'm saying? That's what they gotta live for perception. But real life, everyday people, you need what works for you. And what works for you, it may be something you do not agree with. It may be something that you like, hell no, I don't want to deal with that because you know it's hard.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But shit that's truly healthy for you, it's always hard.
Yep.
Anything. Yep.
Literally. Which is why most people are mediocre. Because they're going to take the path of least resistance. And when you take the path of least resistance, mediocrity comes with that.
Yep.
If it was that easy, everybody would be doing it. And everybody is doing what you doing. Yep. The path of least resistance. So, yeah, that's, I don't know, man. I think people literally have like what it takes to sustain a long relationship confused. Or they just ignorant of it, or they just never seen an example of it. But this shit is work. It's day-to-day work. Like this ain't no, okay, I found somebody that's compatible with me, I'm good. We in a relationship now, everything gonna be smooth sailing from now. That shit don't work like that.
Yeah, no.
For you to sustain this shit, like you gotta be able to bend with the wave, bend with the changes and shit that's coming. Cause changes are gonna come. And that's what I'm talking about with the car analogy. Maintenance is gonna come.
Yep.
That shit ain't gonna run like it's fresh off the lot forever. That's just real. So you might as well factor that into the sticker price. Same thing with relationships. This motherfucker is gonna change. They are. You love them to death, but that person you met at 24 ain't gonna be the same motherfucker at 44. They not. The requirements to sustain this shit, the requirements to make them happy is gonna be different. Like all that shit. They back then they was cool with you just doing bare minimum and they just pulling up while you playing the game and they sitting next to you and oh baby it's all good, go ahead and do your thing. It was cool with that at 19. But at 39 that shit ain't going.
Yeah, especially if your ass ain't working making some money.
Right, that's the only way.
It's real. You know what I'm saying? So it's like kids is involved, lifestyle changes, bills is involved, like livelihood, insecurities is involved. I don't know if y'all watched the live earlier. We're gonna tie it back to that. All that shit comes into play.
Bro, people don't understand when you start getting shit, when you marry with your partner, when you start elevating in life, bro, your insecurities, bro, they deeper and deeper.
Facts.
Because now I got to make a certain amount of money to keep everything rolling. Yeah. This is before we even eat.
And this is unfamiliar territory.
Unfamiliar. We in the dark with this. Most of us, we the first of our generation to have some money.
Exactly.
So we lighten the dark road and hoping our kids follow behind it.
Yep. Literally.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm going through it.
It ain't like
right now.
We got generational wealth to where, you know what I'm saying? Oh, my pop this and I'm gonna be this and same thing with the daughters. We got this business and all. When you have this skin, most of us ain't got that. You get what I'm saying? So most of us lighten the way and hopefully our kid is pick up the game and smart enough to pick up the torch after us and keep lighting the way and build shit on the street as they go. My job is only to light it. Your job is to come back and build on it.
Facts. That's a fact.
And then after that, when you start having kids, their job is to make those things profitable. And then after that, we can talk generational wealth. Because everybody throw that generational wealth around. Generational wealth is generations. It's not you.
Right.
It's not your child. It's children, grandchildren, and some more grandkids. That's generational wealth. But somebody got to light the way. Somebody got to build the foundation. Somebody got to build the building. And that's a lot to ask from one person. Now, people get lucky hitting the lottery and playing ball and being superstars in music or whatever they gonna be. That's only reserved for a select group of people in life. Mm-hmm. Most people have to build it. You know what I'm saying? And that's our problem.
Yep. It's facts. But here's a question for O. Because the dude spoke about standards. Because in my opinion, I feel like a lot of people are confused as to what should come standard in a relationship compared to like what's premium. Mm-hmm. Because maybe they were dating some bullshit niggas in the past, whatever, or some bullshit women in the past. I'm gonna ask you, what should come standard in a legitimate relationship?
I would say the first thing I would say is respect. Because if you ain't got respect, y'all can't go nowhere. That'll be number one. Yeah, that's just standard. I mean, just treating people the way you would like to be treated. Helping out where you can. Mm-hmm. I mean, all the qualities I listed earlier, just like thoughtful, caring. Like if we talking relationship, right? And I mean, I can have my list can go on and on. I got like 50 things, but that's my standard. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm driving a different car than everybody else, so my sticker price might be a little different. But guess what? It's never been a problem to get to. Right. So, and I demand respect. I demand. I mean, I'm not I'm not too hard. It's just I'm a simple person, but I feel in today's age, everything that I require is like not necessarily frowned upon, but it's like it's different because people like to be disrespected. People like to be talked to crazy. People like to cut each other out. People like to put their hands on each other. Right. And for a lot of people, that's standard. Right. That's what they used to. And I'm not used to that. We got to clear that up. You know what I'm saying? So that's not standard for me. You know, that's like bad reports on the Carfax. Like that ain't me. Let me see. Give me some more standards. Standard stuff would just be your attitude, carrying yourself with respect. Yeah. Don't be out here embarrassing me. You know, we out in public, we out at a restaurant, you talking crazy to the waitress, you talking crazy to my people. Yeah. Like, just, you know what I'm saying? Just.
And or keeping my business. Yeah. Another thing that's standard. Don't be on social media telling my fucking business. That's the fastest way to get single, just like your homegirls is.
Yo, don't even tell your family our business.
That's just real. Like, a motherfucker raising a voice to you. Or like, talk to me in a respectful tone. That's standard. Don't put your hands on me. That's standard. Like, treat me as if you would treat your sister or your mom or your brother, whatever the case. That's standard.
People don't understand it, but people also don't respect their siblings.
Which is
another issue.
It's an issue.
You know what I'm saying? So many, like I said before, it's so many issues that other people deem normal when it's not. Yeah. It's unhealthy. You just were unfortunate to be in some toxic ass situations, but that's not normal. Yeah. When they try to force that standard onto you, nah, baby, we ain't doing that around here.
Yeah, living up to what you promised me in the beginning of the relationship, that's standard. You standing on your fucking word. You're not doing nothing special, right? This is another thing. Like people tend to like, which is wild because again, that's what me and Smooth was talking about the dating game earlier, right? If you're doing bare minimum out here, most bitches will be in like flabbergasted. Yes. Oh, I can't believe he's
yes.
Opening the door, that's standard.
Yes.
Making sure your seat is good, that's standard. Taking out the trash as a man, that's standard. Making sure you got to the crib okay, that's standard. Even if we ain't in a relationship, we just kicking it.
But they think that's you just God's gift to earth.
Right. And that's a problem. So like people got to recalibrate what they standards are. And if somebody's not giving you that as a standard, they need to be removed from the equation and get with somebody that's willing to give you those bare minimum things that I just named and O just named and Smooth just named as the standard. Period. On that note, man, we're going to get into the advice column. All right, first one's from India, Patreon member.
Welcome, India.
Say, what's up, crew? About to start putting this Patreon money to some use. So for context, I met this guy 2 months ago at the lounge. He bought me a drink. We talked, exchanged IGs, but never spoke after that. Earlier this month at the same spot for my friend's birthday, I saw him again. He bought me a drink, invited me to his section. Everyone enjoyed the vibe, and he gave me his number. He reached out, wanted to take me out, which we did, to this upscale bowling alley. We had fun there too. He asked what I was doing after I said I was going home. I knew he was disappointed because he thought he was about to clap. Don't get me wrong, I was sexually attracted, but nah, buddy, slow down. I told him next time. My treat, which he looked shocked. He needs to upgrade the women he entertains for sure. So he said, cool. Told me to text him when I got home. A couple days after, he texted me with a wave emoji, which I didn't like. I may be tripping, but don't text me like I'm some bust down or your homeboy. My fault, message cut back to the story. Later on that day, we were texting and the conversation went to us talking about men thinking they slick. So I said men would talk themselves out of sex by being goofy as fuck. So I flipped it on him and he laughed. I said, you thought you was slick, and his response was a gif, laughing, saying, you got me. Like corny in all caps, as fuck. So glad I didn't give it up. So he FaceTimed me talking about he was moving too fast. He should slow down. Whole time finessing to see if I was still going to let him hit, but pretending like he cared about my feeling. Not this one. Take that to the girls you used to. I guess he thought because he's an engineer and a DJ, I was going to bust it open like I'm thirsty. I text him. Haven't heard from him since. See, ladies, this is why Trill said don't have sex with every dude you're dating. Thoughts?
Facts. She did what she was supposed to do. She was just explaining her situation.
I agree.
She did what she was supposed to do. You standing on your non-negotiables too. Like that.
Yeah, I mean,
I get that to say. I liked it.
I agree, man. I think, again, this is what we preach on this platform. Standing on what you're worth. Standing on what your non-negotiables are. And you did that. I mean, I don't really have nothing to say to that. Keywan, bro, we see the video you sent us, but we can't play it, bro. I don't know why Facebook is kind of restricting us from the content. I don't know if somebody took the video down or whatever the case may be, but I'm saying it's not up no more. So we're going to move on to Jalen, Patreon member. Hey, Krew, I have a couple questions. This is more for Smooth and Trill, but Kenny and OT can chime in too. Is it okay for you and your partner to have a joint savings account? Also, how long would you wait before we move in together? Much love from the youngin'. Is it okay to have a joint savings account?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. It's okay.
Yeah. I agree. I think
somebody you trust.
Right.
Because you can't trust everybody with some bread.
I agree. Savings account is cool. Check-ins, I don't quite agree with that one. I don't agree with that one.
Savings, they can make sure that both people got to sign off on it before money being taken out.
True.
So
true.
So yeah, that'd be fair.
Yeah, but in terms of checking, you can never keep. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking spending limits be different, bro. Like you like in your head, you thinking, all right, we gonna save this money for a couple of months. She done went out and bought a bag. Now that's an argument. So
And the
nah,
bag not going back, my boy.
nah, that ain't happening. That's real rap.
What I look like returning this Chanel?
That's real.
Come home to a house full of new furniture.
What I look like returning this furniture?
That is $700.
So you gonna make me look broke?
The whole house.
Nah, women do, bro.
Living room, bedroom.
Yes. Bring
Dining
all that
room.
shit back.
So nigga owe $3,700 to Ashley's. Nigga with a 28% interest rate. Last question. How long should somebody wait before they move in with each other?
If y'all been seriously talking, man, I'd say about 6 to 8 months. 6 to 8 months.
Damn, 6 a bit early for me. I say a year. Yeah, a year. Like if y'all can maintain a relationship for a year, then that mean that y'all be cool moving in with each other. Because by then y'all done been in each other's house 100 times.
About 6 months they done been in each other 100 times.
Somebody may not have a house.
Damn, nah, they don't have a house. Yeah, you wait that year.
3 years.
They gotta be worthy. That's a fact.
3 of them.
Hey, you gotta be worthy for me to let you come get on this lease. And then on top of that, you don't put them on the lease first. You just let them move in.
That's a fact.
You know
See,
what I'm
just
saying?
because I gotta kick your ass up out of here.
Exactly. Don't let them put no bills in their name, nothing.
But what I will say is this: you shouldn't marry nobody without living with them first.
Yeah.
I firmly believe in that. And the reason I say that is because I feel like a lot of people are great actors. Like very, very good actors. So you'll come to their crib, they clean up the crib. You go, damn, every time I go to a crib, it's clean, it's nice. I smell candles and plug-ins, Glad plug-ins and shit. And then you get with her, and you be like, this motherfucker dirty as hell. I feel like she was cleaning up just because I was coming.
She smoking in the living room?
Yeah, fuck all that.
No.
She got dogs and shit. Dogs got toys and shit all over the place. Like kids leaving food all over the... Nah, we ain't doing that. You need to examine. You know what I'm saying? Live with this person before you marry him. And a lot of times when you move in with a motherfucker, you will look at them differently.
That's fact.
Whether it be in a relationship, we can even take it outside relationship. Friendship. You'll move in with a homie you thought was cool. This nigga dirty as hell. Fuck, I don't live like this.
Don't take baths for 3 days.
Don't wash dishes. Don't wash clothes. Shit just dirty everywhere. So you like, I gotta start looking at this nigga different.
Boy, going in the dirty clothes to find shirts. Throwing them in the dryer with a dryer.
I'm gonna be fresh.
I'm gonna be fresh.
Now you gotta throw hands with your homie. That's just real. So nah. Live with them first. You do not know them.
Stay with your homie. You come home, you got your whole unit on.
Oh yeah, now we gotta throw hands.
Shoes included.
Nah.
What the hell?
This nigga got my ones on. Nah, hold on.
And he got a girl in the living room, macking up with your shit on. Hey, man. He waving you off.
Nigga done offered your bottle of liquor that was over there. He's using all your shit. Just everything.
He over there with your $1 Patron.
Imposter.
Yeah, man.
Nigga say he waved him off. This nigga got my unit on.
Look got your third favorite unit on.
Nigga say, we'll talk later.
No, we gonna talk right now.
Oh, he gonna
cut these lights on.
Oh, he trying to talk to you like you live, bro. Oh, that's my little partner right there. Yeah.
I gotta swing on nigga for this gal, man. Cut these lights on, man. Cut these lights on, my nigga.
Work,
what is you on?
Let me work.
Nah, my nigga. We ain't going like that.
Where was due, nigga? Like Big John.
You been at work all day. He just staying in the room.
Like Big John. You been behind on rent for 6 months.
Fam.
You ain't going nowhere.
Hands will be thrown.
You can't have no company.
That's real. That's real. That's real rap. Till I get my goddamn money.
It is.
Hell nah. But yeah, move in with him, bro. Before you goddamn, put your stock in him, whatever. Hell nah. Live with him first and you'll see. All right, next one, man, is from Deshaun, Patreon member. Bro say, I truly love the pod and the work y'all put in. Fellas, I want to hear y'all thoughts on this situation. I was talking to this wench a while. You said, bro, old school. I was talking to this wench a while back, and the conversation of finances finally came up. So I asked her, what is the bare minimum a dude has to make for you to take him serious? She said $100,000 to $120,000 a year. I was like, damn, that's kind of high. So I asked her why a dude can't make $65,000 and treat you well. She reacted like I cussed her out and said I'm killing her dreams. But her reality is she's staying with her grandma, sleeping in her brother's room with no car. How was I killing her dream?
That's the shit that I be talking about.
Boy, she got high standards and a very low life. You hear me?
Niggas in a low life. Bitch, you in poverty. Bitch, don't tell me what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing with my money. I need to be talking to Granny.
Unrealistic.
Granny the one paying the bills right now, bitch.
And once I start talking to her, we gonna kick you out. Granny say she love young meat.
That's a fact. Like, bro, like the audacity. And again, I think that speaks to a lot of women in this era. The sense of entitlement when you ain't got a motherfucking thing to your name. You don't have a car. Bro. You don't have a place to stay. You cannot demand somebody have anything. Anything. But a lot of women do that.
A lot of them just have a car.
That motherfucker barely running.
Barely running.
Men be doing it too, though. I see the men. I know I'm fussing at the women.
Men be doing it too.
But I be seeing it on TikTok and the women be posting the dudes and They be 5'4", $120, run down car, staying with somebody.
Okay.
Demanding?
But demanding like a woman, she better treat me with respect.
Oh,
She
okay.
better- You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, man, you don't even fit in the majority of what women looking for. So why would she even look your way?
Your ass is an 8th option.
But did you hear what she wanted? 100 racks. 125 racks.
She got a dream.
Okay, but what you doing?
Martin Luther King got a dream too.
All he could have said was, all right, well, so what's your situation now? And she ran that down to him. Well, I stay at my grandmother's house. I'm on the couch. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's what she wants and desires.
Your ass in the
She can't have desires.
She wants to be a gold digger, a liability, and take half of this man's shit by having a kid with him. You know what I'm saying? Or getting lucky to marry him, have a kid with him, and take half the 401k, the pension, the shit that he put up, the savings, all these type of things. And she do no work at all. That's crazy. You came from your grandma's house
to my lap of luxury. I done bought you in here.
When we watching this reality TV and thinking it's like Sex in the City with Mr. Big, and she just kind of ran him. He had the bread, and she kind of did what she wanted to do, kind of running him in the way. I think that's how women think. It's like, don't be. That's what they want, basically. They want to run the man. The man had the money. They go shop. They go do brunch. They go do whatever, get their nails done. They come back home to a clean house.
You know what's crazy?
That's how they be thinking.
They want to do that, and they still want to cheat. They still want to cheat on them.
Bro, you cheat on me under them circumstances. I'm about to slide on your moms, man.
You ain't man enough. That's how they look at it, bro.
I'm sliding on your best friend. I'm sliding on your op, your best friend and your moms.
Bro.
The audacity.
Bro.
You ain't bringing a goddamn thing.
Because he don't have time for her. He be too busy working. He give her the money. That's why they cheat. Because he give her the money, but he don't have the time.
First off, this is another
the pool
thing.
Man got time.
This is another thing. Men, stop letting these hoes finesse y'all into. She live with her grandma. She shouldn't tell you a goddamn thing about nothing that you should be providing.
Exactly.
Literally nothing that you should be providing.
Knows nothing about responsibility.
I don't give a damn how she looks. Stop letting these women get away with this bullshit. And that be the problem. This entitlement don't come from nowhere. It come from niggas that be allowing it.
Exactly.
So now you done left this, or let me rephrase, this nigga done got tired of you, kicked your ass back to the streets. Now you feeling like, okay, this is my new standard. So that you get with a new dude, even though I'm living in my grandma's house, even though I ain't got no car, I ain't got no job, but I'm demanding what my last dude had. No, you don't have no leverage to demand a goddamn thing. What is you talking about?
You don't see no women making some bread and looking for a dude at his grandma's house.
Laugh that they got the room. Come on, man. Come on, bro.
These days, she probably film him and have him live on TikTok. Look at this clown. Trying to demand I give him some money on his grandma. He ain't even got a car, y'all.
Bro, men, like we as men gotta up our standards, bro. We letting women get away with way too much. Too much, bro.
That's crazy, fool.
Goddamn grandma house. What is you?
How you at your grandma? Man, hey, if I was you, I have a mission for you since you at the sleeves. Time to chase down Granny. Yeah, that way they can argue about you and Granny can put out.
It's a fact. Granny pay bills. Granny cook.
Yeah.
Granny is a nurturer.
Yeah. Clearly,
she's taking care of her bum ass. She's a nurturer.
Walk around there like Melvin on Baby Boy.
Want some bacon? That's
Facts.
real rap.
Facts.
Yeah, hell no. All right, man. Next one, man. This is Alyssa, Patreon member. Said, hey, I just want to start off by saying how much I appreciate y'all's podcast. I listen to it every Tuesday at work. Some days I have bad days and I turn on a podcast and it makes my day every time.
Yeah.
My question is, how can I get out of the talking stage these days? I'm 22. Yes, I know I'm young. But now every time I talk to a dude, they seem to like genuinely like me, take me out to dinner. But when I sleep with them, they stop fucking with me.
Damn.
Just like the last dude, he did everything right, said the right things. On the fourth date, I end up having sex with him, and he ghosted me, which put me in a depression for a couple weeks. Because I thought he wanted me, but I'm better now. I just want to know, how can I get a guy to genuinely like me before having sex? Because now they sell dreams and I don't want to fall for it. I don't want to run my body count up. Do I need to wait till they cuff me to give it up? This is the third dude that has done this, and I'm starting to think it's me.
It's you.
It's you.
It is. Unfortunately, but it's a learning experience.
You asking for help? We have it for you.
Yeah, it's a learning experience. I mean, like we say, like men will put on a facade. Men are great actors. Men have Marine sniper patience.
That's a fact.
They will say all the right things, especially with you, because it seems like you're not experiencing the game. So them saying the right things to you is like a trigger. It's like a checklist. So it's like checklist, check that. He said all the right things, took you out on a date, paid for it, opened a few doors, picked you up, and the fourth date, you giving it up, and then he ghosts you. Like, it should have took more than that to get, you know what I'm saying, to get the draws. But unfortunately, a lot of times, a lot of women will be in a situation like that because it's better than what they've had in the past. Mm-hmm. And so you go with it. But you just need to, you're all right. You just need a little more experience.
Yeah.
Listen to us. We're going to give you some pointers. And then take this game and then, come back to us with a new report in a few months and then tell us how you did.
It sounds like she just needs a few more rounds in the game. You know what I'm saying? But that's everything that you done picked up right now. I'm glad you recognizing what's going on, right? That's the first key of seeing through the cloud and this shit, right? So now you know what I'm saying? I'm not worried about that feel, like respect level. That's what I need from you. I need to see where your respect for yourself, not just for you, but for yourself as a man. Like, what's your non-negotiables? Like what, like, you know what I'm saying? How deep are you into, you know what I'm saying, family structure and doing these type of things? Because it sounds like you're trying to date something. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like you really trying to, you know what I'm saying, have your life structured early, as I did. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'd already had my life structured, but it sounds like you trying to walk that same path of having it structured early and get to where you need to get to. So with you doing that, you know what I'm saying, like, you need to stand on your non-negotiables and vet these men. You get what I'm saying? You may have to go a little older. You may have to go 3-4 years older to find what you want, what you're looking for.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? Hell, you may get lucky and find a man your age. You know what I'm saying? But that's gonna be rough. But you may get lucky. But you may have to go above your age a little bit, just a little bit. It ain't gotta be something crazy. I don't believe in going crazy and you just getting a grown ass man, somebody that man will finesse you, because you need to start asking questions to him, like, why are you single? You such a good man. Why are you single at 30, 31, 32? Why nobody wants you around your age? You know what I'm saying? So you just need to filter through all that and shit. It'll happen for you. You know what I'm saying? Sex or no sex, it'll happen for you. You just need to have your non-negotiables on the table. If goddamn me, if it's, hey, we not having sex until I feel like you stepping into the right direction. You get what I'm saying? Then that may take 6 months for somebody. Yeah, they may take, you know what I'm saying, the man that you need 3 weeks. You just never know. It's just you'll meet the man and you will know, like, you know what I'm saying, like your mind and your soul, your spirit to tell you, you know what I'm saying, like, this could possibly be it. You know what I'm saying? Right now you working on feeling alone, and that anybody can make you feel a certain way to finesse you. You know what I'm saying? Because all that is just a job application. Somebody's talking to you in the beginning, all that is just a job application. You know what I'm saying? Because I got to put on the show to get whatever I want. Once I get done putting on the show, then that's when you see who people really is, and that's what you need to get past, the show. So that's what I would do.
I ain't thinking about this either. What if, I ain't trying to put it on them, but what if the sex was trash? That's possible too. I'm automatically I'm gonna take her side and just assume, because we already know a lot of men are like that anyway. Take you out a couple dates, smash you, and they gone. So that situation is definitely common. But I've also ran situations where, maybe she didn't take care of herself like she was supposed to. or it just wasn't that pleasurable, and I'm okay. And instead of me telling you that it was trash, I'm just gonna leave it alone.
Yeah.
Because he didn't like it like that anyway in the first place. Because I mean, if he did like you somewhat, I mean, I think that's a conversation that could have been had.
Right.
You know, hey, my experience wasn't that good, or whatever. Can we try this next time? Or I don't know. I mean, it could be a lot of different things.
Yeah, that can go that way too.
I say this. I think what you got to do is you got to learn the difference between what feels good and what's actually good for you.
Mm-hmm.
And when you dating and when you running into people that you find attractive and smooth talkers and sex may be good and just the charisma is there, like it'll feel good to be with them. It'll feel good to be around them. And what that feel good does is that blinds you to the bullshit. Right, compared to knowing what's actually good for you and moving based on what's actually good for you. Okay, how in tune is this man with me? Like how in tune is he with things that I like? That doesn't necessarily include him. Like, does he factor these things into when we talk or when we First off, who's initiating the conversation more times than not? Like simple things like this, if you really step outside of your situation and really look and start analyzing and keeping tally is what, a lot of people kind of frown upon, but like that situation will open the door and open a window to let you know, okay, damn, I'm initiating conversation 90% of the time. So even though when we talk, it feels good and he says the right things and he comes over there, but damn, why do I got to initiate conversation 90% of the time? When we kick it, 90% of the time, we behind closed doors. We ain't in public. Like when he hits me up, when we have our sex and he leaves within an hour after. He never spends the night at my crib. But when I'm at his crib, he kind of, he has an excuse as to why I can't spend the night. Like when you get to step back outside the situation and separate what feels good from what's actually good for you, should have become way clear. So, I think that's the issue. Like people run into people that they really like and they get to bending on shit and they get to like become damn near delusional. Because it's like because it feels good. But how good are they for you? It's just like food, right? Like when I'm eating that goddamn Chick-fil-A 12-piece nugget with an extra spicy chicken sandwich with cheese on top of it and an extra lemonade large with 4 barbecue sauces.
That's his real order.
That's my real order. Sorry, Chick-fil-A, man. We looking for that sponsorship. But what I'm saying is we looking for that sponsorship. But what I'm saying is this. It feels good to eat that shit. But if I eat it every day, is it good for me, really? It's not. It's not. So again, you gotta be able to compartmentalize. You gotta be able to separate what's good for me compared to what feels good. And more times than not, those two things are in separate categories. It's unfortunate, but that's just reality. So, again, until you're able to see that, then things are gonna be blurry for you. And it sounds like that's the stage you in. But once you actually get that clarity, this shit will become way more clear.
Yeah, she's just 22, so she young in the game.
She young.
So yeah, you're gonna be able to take all this game, and you're gonna see it's gonna be so easy for you to see through the bullshit going forward. But really taking this information, let it process. Ask different questions. You know what I'm saying? Really try to get to know that person. Because you'll know. I mean, and sometimes it's okay. Like if you want somebody just for fun, like that's okay. And if that's what you want, let them know that. Because sometimes men gonna be blown away by that. Like what? Like you cool with just that? And leave it at just that. And watch how you can control that situation by keeping it 100 with them and honoring what you said.
But most importantly, what O is saying is that it's under your volition.
Yes.
It's your choice.
Yes.
It's not him dictating. And that's the thing. Like it's cool to do that when it's your choice.
Yes.
But don't, fall into the trap. Oh, damn, it feels good. Every time we kicking, we having sex. But he dictating shit.
Mm-hmm.
So how important are you to him really? So again, sometimes you got to step outside the situation and see what it is, man. And that's what it is. So again, we just, you young, you 22. Hopefully you learn this shit faster than most people learn it. You don't fall into, having kids or motherfuckers that you shouldn't be with, or marrying people that you shouldn't be with, and all type of shit. Save yourself the time and energy. Take these gems we giving you, apply them, and thank us later.
And stay protected too, by the way. Make sure you stay protected.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Wear a condom.
All right, on to the last one of the day. This is from Ali, Patreon member. Shout out to Ali. All right, say what's up, family. You see the name, and firstly, I stand by my statement from the live. These women will go with the flow on whatever date if you that nigga. But the catch is you got to be on a quote unquote I really like you list for it to work. With me on the finesse game, baby. We ain't got to drop bread like that. But anywho, got some positive news and a question this time. If y'all remember my dog, who baby mama was tripping when she found out he had a girl living with him after they split, and she held the kids from him for almost a year. Well, my boy filled me in on the rundown last night, and he got 50-50 custody. But he's shooting for full custody because his baby mama living environment isn't quote-unquote child-friendly. Mm-hmm. And certain things get said through the crib, if you catch my drift. But my question is this. Why is it even when the father is present in a child's life, women still use children as a possession against the father simply because she has the kids and was around them longer growing up, mostly in the infant stage, but failed to mention somebody got to bring the bacon home. And that's how she was treating him, with the lack of respect before they split. She do and say things like my child and my son, daughter, like it didn't take two to tango. An example, the kid would be asking for something and daddy would say no, and the mom would say yeah, right in front of him. And bro felt like he had no say or no respect from her, so he broke up with her, and y'all know the rest. As always, y'all stay dangerous. Much love from your favorite baby cuz. Damn. So why do women feel like they can just emasculate the man right there in front of the kid because they are with the kid typically in the infant stage more times than the man is?
I think in her situation, she knows she's going to get child support. I just feel like that's fucked up. She know the rules is predicated towards women. You know what I'm saying? So if he leaves, he's standing to lose way more than, well, she not gonna lose anything. She gonna gain way more than he's gonna lose way more. So
right,
it's all about leverage, man. Gotta watch who you go make a baby mama out here and all that shit. Watch who you give kids, bro. Like, I feel like for men, that's the number one sacred thing you can give a woman is your child, bro. So you need to watch who you give your seed to. And unfortunately, he wasn't watching that.
Don't get more real than that. Jesus Christ.
You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately. So you got to deal with the beast that he created. Well, that he knew was there. Because he ain't created it. It been there. She been that way before he even had that kid with her.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? That ain't something she just picked up. So she been that way. He probably didn't see it because he loved her and all that type of shit. But if you tell your friend to just go back and just think on her, he can tell you she been like that. You know what I'm saying? And in that thought process, he could have saved himself from having kids with her. Saved himself the headache. Saved himself the drama and all that type of shit. So, yeah. I would tell that young man or any man, bro, your kid is sacred. Especially, now if you a bum, like we know a lot of people that's bum that don't see their kids.
A lot of people.
They don't care about that. But if you a man, you know what I'm saying, you got standards about yourself, you know you're going to work for the rest of your life, you trying to build something for your legacy, the woman you choose to bear kids with can make or break you.
Yep. Absolutely.
So that is the most important thing that you need to be watching out for. Hell, that's just, to be honest with you, that's tit for tat with your money. Because your kids are tied to your money, child support or not. You're a great man, you're going to take care of your kids regardless. You're a great man, if you got a shitty ass baby mama, she going to take money from you and you still got to take care of your kids regardless.
Fact.
So, come on, man. We got to smarten up.
I'm just, like, situations like that, like now, my first thought was, does she even love the kids? Because to me, if you loved your kids, you would make sure that you're going to do whatever it takes to make sure that situation is good. And that's with any woman. This goes for any woman that tries to keep their kids from their man that's trying. Like, do you even really love the kids? Like, what are the kids there for if you're going to use that kid as a weapon to not see their father that's trying to be active in their lives? When they got so many women out here who wish they had a good man, who would die to have a good man.
Hell, wish they had a good baby father.
Just a baby, you know what I'm saying? Just a good situation. Like even if they didn't work out, so many women would still want to be in a decent situation to where she has some kind of relief. And then you do this to this man. Like, so I don't know. So,
man, but honestly speaking, bro, I really feel like those women love their kids, but they are under the delusion that they really don't need the father there to give that kid the best possible life that they can give them.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what the issue is. Like, it ain't even whether or not I love my kids. Like, they are delusional enough to think I'm enough. And this kid is going to have the best possible outcome with just me.
Because of the situation that they went through.
Correct. Because me and this man's relationship was terrible. So me being the only parent is the best thing for my child because he didn't respect me in our relationship. So how could he respect my child as a parent? They aren't able to compartmentalize. That's the reality of this shit.
That is.
Well, they seen their mama do it, their grandmama do it.
Exactly.
And so now they think they can carry all the weight by themselves. And, wow, I turned out fine. No, you didn't. Because you got 2 kids and the nigga not there. So, no, it didn't. Like.
Right.
You ain't nothing but another statistic.
You know what I'm saying?
Real rap, though. Like, we laughing, but that, like, women, a lot of women genuinely feel that way. They feel like my man was terrible to me. He was a terrible boyfriend, terrible husband, whatever. And that's going to be how he treated my kids. So it would be best for me because I'm a loving person and I'm going to, I spent more time with my kids. Like he said, spent more time with my kid in the infant stage. And it's going to be best for just me and my kid there because he's a terrible person to me. So he has to be a terrible person to the kid.
And that's crazy.
I don't know why they don't think that it affects us just as much too. Because I can only imagine like not being able to see a child that I helped create. Like, cool, you carried the child. I understand that. And I think because women carry the child, they feel more entitled because they had to go, with most of the work, which rightfully so. I get that. I understand that.
Yeah, no question
about that. Because I would never know what that feel like. However, you could not get pregnant without my seed. So that's still part of me. And you can't, that's wrong to take that away from me.
Thing is, bro, they don't care.
Oh, hell no.
Take it away from you.
No.
Yeah.
And require you to pay them.
Right. And they don't care because of what you just said 5 minutes ago.
Yep.
I carried him for 9 months. I delivered my baby.
They had the sleepless nights.
So I'm more entitled.
And all that. And I feel it.
And I don't give a damn if you don't see him. If I don't like you or if we not in a good space. That's genuinely how they feel. And I know because I've had women tell me that this is how they feel.
It's a cold game.
That's the game. I mean, it's it's fucked up. And it, just like me and Smooth was talking about a couple weeks back, like being a great dad, like it's damn like you get to thinking like, what is the benefit of me being a great dad? Or like, because to be honest, women treat men that want to be great dads worse than terrible dads. They'll use that kid as a pawn because they know that we actually care about being there day for day. Whereas the dude that ain't about shit, dude get to go live his life.
All I want you to do is just come see your child. That's what they get.
Literally.
Let's see him pick him up.
Take a picture on Instagram.
I'll be back next week.
All right, I'm out. I'm out.
But a dude trying to be a full-time dad, goddamn day for day dad, even compromise where he lived to live around you.
Facts.
To be around his kid.
Don't make it hard for him.
You know what I'm saying? And you make it extreme. You can't, nope. We got something going this weekend and you ain't doing shit.
And it's his weekend.
You know what I'm saying?
Bingo.
I'm bringing the police over there.
That's real. That's real.
Fuck if you got a party at Chuck E. Cheese, you better throw it next week.
That shit over with. I'm coming in there with the sheriffs to shut it down.
I done seen the first hand.
Shut it down.
My dog have been flexible with this girl. Had to pick up at this time. She say she got to do something. He like, cool. He got a crazy work schedule, but it's his daughter, so he gonna make sure that he get her.
Of course.
But when it's flipped, hey, I can't get her on this day, but I can keep her for an extra day if I need to. I just can't do this day. Oh, well, no. So, you can't get him there. Or you can't get this weekend at all if you can't pick him up this day. It's like, what? So instead of giving you an extra day of relief and let her spend time with her father, she just can't see her dad at all. Like,
Spite.
Come on, man.
Spite.
Come on, man. Like,
she mad because he left and he's doing everything for another woman that she feel like
should have did for her. That's a fact. That's a fact.
And you still stuck in the same spot. So what that said about
and you wonder why.
And that man happy. Trying to be happy.
With his new girl.
That's crazy.
And your daughter calling her mommy. But that's neither here nor there. We out of here, man. On that note, y'all shout out to our social medias and things of that nature.
SMUV__. I like that.
Sober_fitness. I'm just pardoning. You know what I'm saying? I'm just pardoning, doing my thing, man. Just spreading the word, spreading the love. Just enlightening a few people from my perspective. That's all. And another thing, man, a lot of our shit too. I want to fuss at a lot of these people down here. I want to cuss their bitch ass out. A lot of this shit, y'all don't understand, is impromptu. It's just coming off top of the dome. He asks us a question,
right,
and we answer it live.
Hold up, don't say a lot.
2 seconds.
Don't say it a lot. All of it.
We get 2 seconds to think about it. We don't get a whole, you know what I'm saying, a whole week to prepare, look at the video with questions and really dive in and write our own answers. Like, come on.
Right.
Just so y'all know, because they be outrageous. They had a whole paragraph typed up. It's like, nigga, you had time to sit back, analyze. You probably watched the video 4-5 times. Yeah. Like, that's all I got to say.
That's real. And the wild shit is that I be done looked at it one time and I'm the motherfucker preparing the docket. Like when I see something, I just jot it. I don't really think about what I'm gonna say to it until we talk. That's why when I be reading some of these questions, I'll be like, God damn, I didn't realize it was like this. You know what I'm saying? Because we reading it live. So again, man, give us the grace or not. And I don't really give a damn. I don't really give a damn. Detroit AC everywhere, man. Y'all know where to find me at. Make sure y'all follow the Krew page on every platform. We everywhere, man. We TikTok, we on Instagram, we on Twitter, we on YouTube. Make sure y'all tap in. Keep liking, subscribing, commenting, sharing it with a friend. We appreciate all the love that y'all give us, man. Shout out to our Patreon. And yeah, on that note, man, we is up out of here, man. We're gonna play a record off that new well, not new, but Jasmine Sullivan released a deluxe version of that Hotels album. It's a record called BPW. We appreciate y'all, man. We out of here.